Welcome to this short instructional video on what will happen when you have your lateral flow test in school. We are currently only testing students attending on-site provision. However, when students do return, this will be the same process for everyone.
Hi Henry, you okay?
Yes, thanks. I'm ready for a test.
Fabulous. Right, have you got some paperwork with you?
I do.
Brilliant. Has that been filled in from the stuff that I gave you?
It has.
Awesome.
Yes.
Right. First thing I'd like you to do is use some hand gel to sanitise your hands with.
Thank you.
That's it, give it a good rub in. Now, what we'll do is we need to give you this registration card and some barcodes.
Okay.
So, if I give you these, what we're going to ask you to do is we'll put the top barcode on that registration just here. Okay. And then these other two barcodes, you'll need to take those into the testing room with you. Have you got any questions at the minute?
No, thanks.
Okay. Have you had a little look at the guide so that you can see what you're to expect?
No, I will though.
Now, what I'd like to do is take those in to the people who are in there, and then what they'll do is they'll go through your test and then they'll process it for you.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yep.
Thanks, Henry.
Let's recap. Parents need to fill out the consent form available from the Ellis Guildford website. For those without access to the internet, paper forms are available on request. These paper forms should be handed in to the registration assistant upon arrival to the testing area. You will then receive a registration card with unique barcodes on them. Don't lose this, as this directly links to the results of your test. Once you have completed the registration area, move on through to the testing room where someone will guide you further.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, miss.
Have you completed the registration process outside?
Yes, I have.
Lovely. If you've got your barcodes, if you pass them to me.
There you go.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Now, those barcodes will just be used for your test, so we know it won't get mixed up with anyone else's. Okay.
Yep.
Now, did you have a chance to read the information that you got sent?
Yes, I have.
Okay. If you'd like to sanitise your hands first, and then we'll carry on.
Thank you.
Excellent. Now, when you had the information, it explained about putting a swab in your mouth and up your nose. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
And you're happy to carry on with the test today?
Yes.
Excellent. So, I've got a swab here, which I'm going to pass to you. Make sure you don't touch anything with it, okay?
Yep.
Okay, there's the swab.
Thank you.
Okay, what I'd like you to do is I'd like to, as per the instructions, have a look in the mirror. Now we need you to put the swab right at the back of your throat, right where the dangly bit is, right by where your tonsil areas are. Okay? And give it 4 swabs on one side, 4 swabs on the other. Don't worry if you do feel sick, there is a sick bowl there. Just let me know, okay? Lovely. And now what I want you to do is also put it up at one of your nostrils until you get a little bit of resistance. That's it. And just give it a little wiggle around. That's absolutely wonderful. Now, if you'd like to pop that in there for me, that's excellent. Thank you. Now, you can leave the test area now, and we will let you know the results in half an hour. You must socially distance in that half an hour time, okay?
Yep.
Your parents will get a text whether it's positive or negative. It's highly unlikely to be positive.
Yep.
But you won't be told unless it is positive. So if you don't hear in half an hour, then everything is absolutely okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now follow the exit signs out that way, Henry.
Let's recap. When invited to do so, hand the barcodes to the tester. They will then advise you to sanitise your hands and blow your nose if necessary. You will be handed the swab, which you must be careful not to touch anywhere except for the appropriate areas. You will then need to open your mouth really wide and use the mirror to guide you in swabbing your tonsils, 4 times on the left and 4 times on the right. Then carefully remove from your mouth, taking care not to touch the lips, and swab one of your nostrils. You should insert the swab gently and slowly until you feel a gentle resistance. Be careful how you remove the swab, and the tester will be ready to collect. The lateral flow test used will be self-administered, but trained staff will be on hand to ensure that your child follows the correct procedure. We are unable to administer tests on pupils and students directly as we are not healthcare professionals. You will not be notified if the test is negative. However, due to the accuracy level of the test, the fact that you are not notified does not mean that they are free of the virus. You should continue to look out for the symptoms of the virus and take appropriate action if any are noticed.